Hello, it is Yamile McBride with McBride Somos. So, Somos means we are. And what are we? We are resilient and brilliant regardless of what happens. I know you guys want to find out, what do? What are we talking about? What is personal development? Why is personal development important? And why is personal development even more important than professional development? Yes, I said it. Personal development is way more important than professional development. This is what resiliency is all about. It's the stamina. It's to stick-it-to-itiveness.
I met you guys through the KBB group, which is an awesome group, personal development, but further on to develop an amazing business. And we talked some more, and I would love for you to tell people what you do, who you are, why you work together as a team, like where you started doing what you do. Because I've loved my time with you. It's been amazing. So
it has been. She did ask a question. We'll go ahead and answer the question. The question was very specific. Is how did we even get into business together? Why are we in business? Would you want to quickly say that, babe?
Well, we were struggling ourselves almost to the brink of like almost divorcing, just ending everything because we were just so overwhelmed with our step family, overwhelmed with our jobs, our career, all these different things. And we were going to therapy, we were going to church, we were going to anything and everything we could find, free or cost a lot of freaking money. And that's where we ended up going to a Tony Robbins event. And from there on, it really changed our life. And life has never been the same. As if you ever go to one, that's one of the songs they'll play is Life Will Never Be the Same. So for us, it was true.
It definitely was true. So real quick, what happened to me was I was chasing my dream of being a principal at a school, super excited. I got my master's degree. I got to be a principal of a school. It was about 2.5 years in, but about a year and a half into it, I was taken down by a student who I was trying to take their drugs away because it's illegal to have drugs in the school. So did not see that she was going to kick me. I landed on my behind and on my arm, on my hand. And I thought I was having a heart attack after I took care of all that situation. Because when you're in that state, you could probably lift a car, you know, when you're in that frenzy. Yeah, the adrenaline rush. And so took care of business, did all that stuff. I was the only administrator on campus. And my marriage, like our marriage was failing. My son was in the hospital because he wanted to just end it all. My daughter was being bullied for 2 years and wouldn't tell me because she knew I was a principal at the rival school or whatever. So she didn't want to uproar. I mean, life was just, it felt like crap had happened. So they took me to the hospital, thought I was having a heart attack. It actually hit a nerve here. And so from that, because I was literally on my back, I was able to see like, wait, why is all this happening? How is it that all this crap could be happening when I was chasing my dream? I was legitimately getting to a place that I wanted to be at, and then everything happened. And so in the search for like, there has to be more. There has to be more meaning to life. I mean, we were really good church people, very religious. So this couldn't be possibly happening to us. In that, we found one of our mentors and teachers, Tony Robbins, and we ended up going 2017, summer 2017, went up there, and it was July 2017. I was born in a city right over, so 41 years earlier, and it was an incredible event. Number one thing he says when he comes on stage, none of you guys are broken. There's nothing wrong with you. All we're going to do this weekend is unleash that power within. And that's what that course is called. So we walked on fire the first night, but that was not the fiery thing. The worst part, or the part that unleashed everything, was happens on day 3. So came back, went to a retreat for our principals, and I was all excited. You know, I'm normally like this, but I'm more of this. Yeah. I'm more excited about life. But I was all excited. They were coming in, they were ho-hum. And I told him, I said, I'm giving my 30 days, I'm done. And he's like, you went to school for this. And I said, I can't come back to a place where you're not revitalized. We were there for professional development, and we realized that what we wanted to do was ignite the personal development that's inside of all of us. So that was the gist of why we even became. And that's where it went from there. Like, when we say our lives have not been the same, I have never read this much in my life. I always thought, like, I'm not a reader. Even though I would hear people say readers are leaders, and I'm like, really? Then you're not going to school, have 3 children, and have to still read. But really, truly, and honestly, just the whole, and it morphed into this spiritual awakening of like how powerful beings we all are. I don't care if you don't speak English. I don't care if you're an immigrant. I don't care. What do we not care about? I don't care what lack.
Yeah, I don't care what other people think of. Like, yeah, we may seem like we're crazy, or like, why are you even like quitting your jobs? Nobody quits their jobs,
Right.
Unless you have a plan. And it's like, we like Tony will say, or like the Think and Grow Rich is like, if you want to take over the island, burn your boat. And that's what we did.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah, that's something that I realized that the more you get into this about helping other people and make an impact, you are hungry to learn so that you can be the very best when you go out and you try to, impact other people. Something that really amazed me when I talked to you, Yamile, on the phone the first time was just, you have this energy about you and you're always so happy and upbeat, and it's very contagious. I love that because it puts you in a sphere where you already feel at home.
Thank you.
With the both of you. And then, yeah, very much. And as I was talking, you think sometimes, oh, it's all fun and games, right? But you're very serious about what you do, and you're very good at what you do. I was floored when I realized you were taking notes and that you were reading them back to me. I thought we were just like having just a really awesome conversation, but you were actually able to because a lot of times what we struggle with, KBB is awesome, but what we struggle with is to find where do we belong? Like, who do we help the best? Because we can't jump in and help the whole world, right? So what is your niche? Like, what do you focus on? Like, what is your clientele? Who do you look to help?
So we want to help people with families. So even if you're a step family, if you have a family, you want to start a business, if you're in the schools and you want to start a business, like you're thinking there's something more. We want those people that are like, there has to be something else to this. Why? Like, we've been in it now almost 2 years. Like, today is the last day of school for our kids. That's 2 years I've been out of the school system. And financially, we're doing great. Like, we're being taken care of completely. And I say by the universe, by our strength from within. So the people we want, the people that want us, want to know that they're already powerful. That there's nothing as good looking as this man can be, as amazing as I can be. We have nothing in comparison to what is already inside of that person that we're working with. We're just the ones that like are flicking the little, what do you call that little lighter thing? Just kind of.
You ignite the fire.
Yes, that's
you
what we do.
The fire.
We're like,
for sure.
We're like the
yeah.
The flint.
No. But that's what's so hard though. Many people, and that's what your magic is. You're truly excellent at being able to do that because everybody has something to share. They have some impact to put on other people, a way to serve. But you are amazing at being able to pinpoint. I mean, you don't even know us as you start, working with us, but it feels immediately like, oh my gosh, somebody just crawled into my soul and like just pulled out the best of me. It was to feel that affirmation from somebody else that you just haven't been in contact with, you didn't grow up with. It's not family, suddenly you're just, the closest thing to you. So you guys really have something special with that. It really was. I've talked to many coaches, and try to talk to people about where do I start, and they talk technology and things like that, and that doesn't help me because I need to know who do I specifically serve, and you have a super gift and power with that for sure.
Thank
I
you
love
so
that
much.
about you.
It's so funny you talk about that because it makes me want to cry because we're not always happy.
Yeah, no, trust me.
We're not always happy. Like, sometimes I just want to eat a bag of Cheetos, But what we realized, and I think that's why crap has happened, is so that we can ignite. Okay, How do we get out of this? We have 90 seconds. We tell ourselves we have 90 seconds to get out of that funk. And either using physiology, meditation, a special drink, like I could do a green drink or something like that, something that takes you out of what you believe maybe is not going to happen or something. And what you're talking about is actually intuition. And intuition has been blessed to all of us. And so what's really exciting, if you don't mind me sharing, like what you do you?
No, fine.
So like when I was talking to you, the intuition, first of all, I pray. I'm like, okay, I want to serve this person from the highest point of what they need. And so you were telling me your story, but I was seeing a picture. And I saw a picture of you in a business suit, and the business suit was like pinstripe, and you're like standing in superwoman pose, and you could see through the jacket the guns. And so what I saw from you was exactly what the universe wants to tell you is like, girl, you got it. You're already a badass MFer. And so that's what we want to instill and share with the world, is that we just hear what your heart and soul are already there telling you. And sometimes because of kids, because of bills, because of school, and Nena, you're in school right now, right?
Yes, I am.
Because of life happening, it kind of like covers our eyes, not because we're bad, but it's just like a filter, kind of like these glasses. And so once we come in and talk to you guys, and I'm looking at you guys, once we talk to you, literally he's right there. Yes, I'm the one asking questions, but he's the one feeding me the questions because he feels it in his heart. And so we're just listening together, writing these things, drawing pictures, whatever it is, to take you guys to the part that you already have inside.
So if you are anyone like me who is, you have something great to give, but you're not quite sure where to start, this team is the best ones to talk to, for sure. They will find it within just a few minutes. They will get straight to you, and you will know that it's you because of the reaction. You're like, wow, that's really me. And from there, they'll be able to take you and get started. So if you are starting on your path, you want to, like Yamile did, she quit her job. She knew there had to be something else. If you want to fall in a soft place, work with them. Just do it.
Thank you so much, Natalie. We like go in and we're like doing videos and saying, how are you doing? Where's it going? Because it's not always going to be peachy, but even in the not peachy times is when we can lean on like, okay, what do I need to learn from this? So you, my dear, are a very resilient person, and I cannot wait to interview you live so that everybody knows how freaking awesome you are. Well, guys, the link will be below to get your free clarity session, 30 minutes to be able to work with us. It's going to be below. Click, click, click.